Tips on what to do during quarantine. I know that you're sitting at home and you're probably thinking, what am I going to do for 21 days? And you don't want to sit there being unproductive because it kills your morale and it's a negative. So you want to do something positive. Hey, I got some tips that I want to give you. There's some books you can read. All right, there are a lot of great books out there that'll give you something inspirational, positive, helpful, how to get better in your game, sales game, how to know more about your industry, your product, your services. There's so much that you can learn out there. You can never learn enough. Do you know that the average CEO reads 60 books in a year? 60 books. Compared to how many books you've read so far this year. 60 books, and that's the average CEO. Bill Gates apparently often goes on like these week-long holidays where he sits out at a cabin or something of his own, and all he does is just read and intake knowledge, man. It's going to benefit you. Hey, here's some books that you can read. For example, the Millionaire Booklet contains 8 simple steps on how to reach millionaire status. I read that book myself because I want to get there. This is called The Way to Happiness. This is a lovely book. It's all about how you can have a better life. It's the first, it says here, the first non-religious moral code based wholly on common sense. It's another one. How to Create Wealth Investing in Real Estate. Grant Cardone, this guy's a master salesman, master closer. A freaking dude who owns like 1.2 billion assets under management. He wrote this book as well. The Closer Survival Guide. How can you close more deals? How can you make more money? It's another great book. Okay, this is one of my favorite. I use this every day of my life in any sales deals or sales cycles. Sell or be sold. How to get your way in business and in life. Man, I'm sure you want to do a lot in your life. You know, that you want to get more your way in a business deal or in negotiations in life. That book will tell you how to do it. If you're not first, you're last. This is sales strategies on how to dominate your market and beat your competition. Who doesn't want that, man? I want to beat my competition. That's all about prospecting, how to get more prospects. Everybody thinks they start from somewhere, they broke financially, and they think they broke in every aspect of life. It's not true. Everyone starts from somewhere and they all have prospects around them. That book will tell you how to find them. Then you got Be Obsessed or Be Average. As you can tell, I'm a big fan of Grant Cardone. I'm even wearing a 10X hat, man. This book will get you jacked up, man. You'll be fired up. You just want to kill it in the marketplace and go get what is yours. What is due to you. You want to read that book. This book was suggested to me by Krista. It's called Homeless to Billionaire. Apparently it's a really, really sick book on how this guy went from homeless to a billionaire. Yeah, pretty decent. One of my favorites, the 10X rule, man. The only difference between success and failure. 10X rule. Get this book, man. How do you expand your business? How do you get an omnipresent? How do you become like Coca-Cola? I'm sure you'd want that for your brand, right? There's another great book, The Problems of Work. Damn, by L. Ron Hubbard. I love this book. It's very good. Gives you a lot of stable datums. Do you know what a stable datum is? When you have a confusion on this planet, like, oh my God, there's an epidemic or a pandemic going around like the coronavirus, whatever it is. How do you become the stable person and not be shaken by it? You know what to do to continue producing, get more knowledge, to become better at your game. That book will give you. That's my tip for today. I hope that is helpful. Have a phenomenal day, and hey, keep 10xing. Don't waste quarantine time. Try become at least an average CEO. Read 60 books plus a year and see how much more you can do to become an exceptional CEO. 10x your game, son.